If the title sounds crazy, just give me a minute, this will start making sense. In the Brand New Day teaser, there's a scene where you can clearly see a black mass inside Peter's body. Now compare that to the first Venom movie, where Eddie gets scanned in the hospital. You'll notice the exact same kind of black mass inside him. Put those two side by side, and they're almost identical, which leads to one simple conclusion. Peter isn't going to get the symbiote, he already has it. Now here's where it gets more interesting. Think about how Venom reacts to loud sounds. In the Venom movie, loud noises hurt him, and Eddie starts covering his ears because of it. And in the Brand New Day trailer, Peter does the exact same thing. He's covering his ears in pain. Some people think it's because of his mutation, but that doesn't really make sense. His mutation affects his body, not his hearing like that. This reaction feels way more like the symbiote, which means Venom is already inside him in that scene. And then there's the eyes. Whenever Venom starts taking over Eddie, his eyes darken. Not fully black, but in a very specific way. And in the teaser, Peter's eyes do the same thing. But Marvel is clearly trying to mislead us. They're pushing them in spider angle, so we assume all these changes are from that, and we completely ignore the possibility of a symbiote. That way, when the real reveal happens, it hits much harder. Now the big question, when did Peter get the symbiote? The answer is most likely hidden in No Way Home. In the post-credit scene, Eddie gets sent back, but a piece of the symbiote is left behind on the table. And when that piece starts moving, it doesn't go toward the bartender standing right there. Instead, it moves in the opposite direction. That detail is important, because a symbiote's main goal is to find a host as quickly as possible. So if it ignored the closest option, it must have had a better one in mind, Peter Parker. And there's a reason for that. When Venom first entered the MCU in Let There Be Carnage, the first thing he saw on TV was Spiderman, and he reacted instantly. That's because all symbiotes are connected through a hive mind, meaning they share knowledge across universes. Even if Doctor Strange's spell erased Peter's identity from everyone's memory, the symbiote wouldn't forget. It already knows who Peter is, and more importantly, it knows he's the perfect host. So now, the symbiote has one goal: find Peter and bond with him. And I believe that's already happened. It's inside Peter, but it hasn't fully taken over yet. That full takeover will probably happen at the most critical moment, when Peter is close to dying. The symbiote won't let its host die, so that's when it takes full control. And that's when everything changes. On top of that, we also see Peter wearing an ESU hoodie, Empire State University. And if you know the comics, that connects to Miles Warren, also known as the Jackal, a villain tied to cloning. This could set up the clone saga with characters like Ben Reilly and Kane. But at the same time, fans are still waiting for something bigger, and that's the symbiote storyline. At this point, everything is pointing in one direction. Venom isn't just coming, he's already here. The only question is, when will Marvel finally reveal it? So what do you think? Does Peter already have the symbiote, or is Marvel just setting us up?